This is a video in response. Someone asked about how to apply some of these forms, whether when you're playing one chord, whether you should just play vertically or horizontally. Vertically meaning this way. So let's say you have the one chord, let's say G minor. You don't have to play just this direction. Using all the 5 forms, you can play over one chord. For instance, work with playing 2 forms. Let's use form 1 and form 2. Here's form 1. And now form 2. What you could do to get used to playing between the 2 forms is to ascend going form 1 and descend form 2. It's one way to do it. Okay, that's using each of the forms, the full form. You can do partials of the forms if you want to. What you could do is go between the 2 forms, get used to playing one form to the next form. Now remember, playing these forms, the reason for these forms is to show you how to play one key all over the whole neck. You could play it the whole neck, or you could play in sections of the neck. So what we'll do is we're going to take a G minor vamp that I created. It's kind of a rock fusion vamp. And I'm just going to apply both of the forms, form 1 and form 2. And you can progress and use form 3, 4, 5 and all, because we're playing a G minor, and you can find a G minor chord or arpeggio, which we'll talk more about, in each one of the forms. G minor. You can see that in the form 2. We'll get more in depth into that a little later on. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to play a little bit over this little vamp that I created for you and show you how you could apply both form 1 and form 2 just over one chord. So you can apply every single form when you want to, but just let's start with these to begin with so you get accustomed to playing between those 2 forms. All right? Here we go. Just play the form over the chord. Form 2. See, I'm going to go from form 1 to form 2. So you can go from one form to the next. So just get used to playing form 1 over the vamp and form 2. And you could create little ways to get from form 1 to form 2 and vice versa. You don't have to play the whole pattern like this. You could do part of the form. Just remember to keep it simple. One form to the next. just trying to keep it simple, just trying to outline the forms for you. And later on we'll talk about the arpeggios, so you could really outline the chord itself. All right. Hopefully this is going to be of some help for you. Form 1 to Form 2. Or to Form 1. And you can create different ways to go from one form to the next. See how I did that? So play over that little vamp and just go from one form to the next, and you'll start to really see where some notes are connecting, some are a little bit out, but the whole thing is all in the same key. All right? So later on we'll go into a video to show all of the forms together. Thanks.